Hey! Hey, Bliss, how you doing? Open up! We got brats today! How you doing? Hey, Bliss, how you doing? It's been a whole ass week. Wow. Cause I've been dead all week. Wow. How you guys doing? How the fan gang doing? I'm sorry about missing Tuesday, man. I wanted to stream. I was just fucking dead. I didn't even work this past weekend. I've been exhausted all week. It's like fatigue. But we good now, because today we're gonna do some Blue Archive, getting back into Volume EX. Whatever part we're in, Chapter 2 sometime. Pokemon Blaze Black 2 Redux. Mawile? Mawili? Huh. It's a lot of... Look, the last Pokemon I played was Red, so all that's... You're speaking Greek to me. But I'm happy you're happy. Alright. Let us get started with Buckshot Roulette for a warm-up. I need a warm up. I need a bit of a warm up. Also, I want to stream more Half-Life, but I'll be real, it made me puke after Saturday's stream. I was doing good until I ended stream. I was like, oh, hold up, time out. First time the games made me puke with the motion sickness. It wasn't a big puke, just a little. What am I doing? Changing cat. Buckshot Roulette. Yeah. A ROM hack of Black 2. Huh. What do ROM hacks of Pokemon games do? Like just add custom Pokemons? Custom battles? Huh, I never thought about that. It's gambling time! I got debts to pay in Kavodos' black market! Were you always there? Probably. It's me again. It's your boy! I'm feeling power today. I'm feeling power. I'm feeling it. Hey, Farron! YouTube, I also was like 2 minutes late to hitting 1 live 2 blank. I was late hitting go live on YouTube. I hit live on Twitch and it took me like 5 minutes to hit live on YouTube. How you doing, Farron? Changing wild Pokemon cons to completely original games. Huh. Okay, so 1 live 2 blank. Statistically, I can kill myself. I forgot to take my pills. Whoop! What Mawile looks like. It's... Huh. Interesting. Looks cool. Yeah. This is a wash. This is a wash. This is pre-gaming. This doesn't count because I forgot to take my pills. None of this is real. So I'm gonna kill myself. 3 live, 2 blanks. Statistically, I can kill myself. Yeah. I accidentally entered tutorial mode. I will kill myself! There we go. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. That didn't count. Hi. Get up. The night is young. I know. Get out of my face. So. Hold on. Maybe I need to relaunch the game to get my pills back. Pills? Pills here! There we go. Yoink. A Yoki that is like a woman with prehensile hair. Oh, I think I've heard of that. Oh yeah, that guy normally isn't here. Huh. Go figure. Hey, it's me again. That didn't happen last time. I will never kill myself. I'm feeling power-inner. Yeah, bet. All right, we're gonna win it big today. I gotta pay off my debts in the black market. Good. Great. Bad. I have nothing. Oh, fuck. 4 live, 4 blank. And I got nothing. All right. Fuck it. Slam it. Kill it. Okay, 4 live, 3 blank. 4 live, 3 blank. 4th is a blank. 4 live, 3 blank. 1 is the 4th. And I'm on the 2nd. Statistically, I should not shoot myself. Yes! Okay, 3 live, 3 blank, 4th is blank. Hey Ace, how you doing? Yeah, we're in Kavodos' black market district. That's what you get! You popped the pills! You flew too close to the sun! 2 live, 3 blank, 4th is blank. Next one is blank. This one's the 4th. There's... Ah! Fuck! Okay, there's 1 live left. 1 live. 1 live, 2? Wait. There's... I think there's 1 live left and 1 blank. Is it 50-50? I think it's 50-50. I lost track. It was 4 live, 4 blank to start with. I ejected 1. I shot him, then he I'm just gonna shoot myself. Fuck it. Okay, well I found the last live. This is turning into a hot mess already. Oh god, please give me a magnifying glass. Good. Great. Yes. Okay. 2 live, 3 blank. 2 live, 3 blank. What's the first one? Okay. I can shoot myself. Now it's gonna be 2 live, 2 blank. Now I'm gonna cuff him. It's 50-50. It's 50-50, I'm just going for it. If I can shoot him now, he dies and I win the round. Come on, live, it's 50-50. Damn it! It's fine, I can still get him. Now it's 2 live, 1 blank. 2 live, 1 blank. Oh, thank God. Okay. I was worried that he was gonna have 2 lives to hit me with. Okay, now it's 1 live, 1 blank. So this is a wash. We're just trading. He has everything he needs to not shoot himself, then shoot me. Okay, this is blank. Wait, no. Yeah, blank. Okay. Now he's gonna shoot me. No! I will not. I refuse. If I was being careful, I wouldn't be here in debt. All right, what do we got? Good. Terrible. I already have one. Okay. I got nothing, dog. He has 2 blank, 2 live. 2 blank, 2 live. Fuck it. Slam the beer. 2 live, 1 blank. Okay. I cuff him, I shoot him twice. There's no way he gets out of it. Please. Yes! Round 1 is mine! Alright. Sensei sent us some darker gambling in Kavotos. The Gacha banners just isn't enough for him anymore. Alright. Round 2, baby. My stuff! Alright. Please, magnifying glass. Good. Okay. It's not great. 4 live, 4 blank. No, this is what Sensei's been getting up to ever since Black Suit left him. Sensei just was never the same after Francis died and then Black Suit roached out. Alright. Slam a beer. Get out of the 50-50 odds. Okay. 4 blank, 3 live. Seventh is blank. Which means statistically it's 50-50 right now. Because I've ejected one live, and I know one is a blank. So the rest has to be 50-50. If I shoot myself and it's not blank, the next turn he's gonna use that to yoink my double damage. It's 50-50. I'm going for it. I will not shoot myself. I will not shoot myself. Yes! Yes. Yes. Okay. 3 live, 3 blank, 1 blank is the 7th. So that means it's 3 live, 2 blank, and we're on the 3rd. Statistically, I should shoot him. Statistically! I'm using Sensei's power of math. I did the calculations, but I'm good at math! Yes! Okay, now he's gonna smoke, so we'll get a health back, but we're good, we're cooking. We're cooking, we're cooking. Don't tell Rennie Chan where I am, it's fine. Shale's debts aren't that bad. That she knows of. Be cool. Kill yourself. Kill yourself! Fuck. Kill your, I think, is this 7? Yes! 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 Now, I think we're on the 7th. Oh wait, I'm cuffed. If this is the 7th, it's a blank. Which means the 8th is live, question mark? Kill yourself, kill yourself! Yes, 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 yes! Look, Allie is furiously trying to recover Shale's budget, but it's just not enough, so here I am. This has to be a blank. Oh wait, I think it's a blank? okay. I actually wasn't sure after I clicked that. I wasn't sure. We just have to tap him one more tap. Just a love tap with a shotgun. Where's my magnifying glasses, man? 2 live, 3 blank. I'm just gonna steal the magnifying glass. No, I'm gonna kill a beer. Kill a bear! Okay. 2 for 2. If this tells me the 2nd will be good. Hey, Raju, how you doing? The 4th is blank. Cool. How you doing, Raju? Good to see you. Alright, I'm gonna steal this magnifying glass. Come on, adrenaline, right in the heart! And so I can feel alive! Forgive me alive? Where's the lives? Okay, it's... First was blank, this one's blank, so that means statistically the 3rd one has to be alive. Okay. Please die? Please die? Please die? Yes! Round 2 is Sensei's! Great teacher Powerlines! We're winning, we're winning, we're gonna get that bank! We're gonna get that bank! We're gonna pay off Shale's debts for Gunpla! Just don't give Yuka the receipt for this night. Do not. Good. Great, 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 great! Okay. 3 live, 3 blank. 50-50. Let's see what we got. Okay. So this will make it 3 live, 2 blank. I will not kill myself. I will not. I always feel like there's that quantum mechanical chance for the live to for the blank to turn into a live when you do that. I never quite trusted. So I have 3 live, 2 blank. He has double damage. Statistically, I should not shoot myself. Please, 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 please. Yes, 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 yes! Okay, 2 live, 2 blank left. It's straight 50. Either way, he's gonna do 2 damage to me. He's shooting himself, then he's gonna cut it off, and then he's 1 live, 2 blank. 1 live, 2 blank. Statistically, you should shoot me. Blank, 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 blank. There's only lives left! There's only lives left! The shotgun shell brought to you by Arona. Okay. Goated luck. Goated luck. There's 2 lives left. So he's gonna tap me. But it's fine. I can tank it. I can tank it. If I can take a bullet for Hina, I can take a bullet for my debt. Alright, it's fine. I can smoke it off. I can smoke it off. But next turn, next turn. Magnifying glass, please. Okay. I already got that dog. Okay. Bad, bad, I hate that. Okay, magnifying glass, man! 3 live, 3 blank. Straight 50 odds. Let me smoke it off. I gotta ease up. I'm flying too close to the sun tonight. Alright, what do we got? Third is blank. So 3 live, 3 blank. The third is blank, which means I have 3 live and 2 blank right now. So statistically, I should shoot him? Question mark? I don't like the odds though. Oh god, I am spending all my luck before rolling on Thus Banner. Oh fuck. I feel like I need to use this before he can use his adrenaline and take it. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it. If this is alive, I win! Please, shoot yourself. Yes! 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 Great, teacher! Powerlines! Woo! How much I win? 16K? Nah. I'm gonna take my 16K. It's just a water in the bucket to my debts. But I'm gonna take it. I gotta take my money. Great teacher, Powerlines. He got to get back to Shale in the morning. Mine. Let me take it. Oh, there we go. All the money. All that money for me. Great teacher, Powerlines, teaching probability through gambling. Oh, they gave me the shotgun as a complimentary gift. Oh, that's nice of them. Congratulations, Power! Easiest 16K of my life. I only took a few shots to the face. Don't worry, I'll walk it off. I'll walk it off. All right. That was our warm up. Let me bring up Blue Archive. Where's my Blue Archive? There's my Blue Archive. Let me change my Twitch category. Blue I wish there was some kind of plugin that would just automatically change your Twitch cat. Maybe there is. I should look. Whatever. Alright! Alright! Lose-lose situation. You win, luck, lose, you're just unlucky. No, I want it. Look! My takeaway is that I'm hot right now, so I need to roll for Whack-A-Wife. Also, hey Orion, how you doing? Oh yeah, so I got an upgrade for my... What? Was I in the middle of something? Also, hey Nyla! It's because Streamcord is weird. I don't know. Streamcord is weird. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't work. I think I started it because it was on automatic, but then I quit last time. Yeah. Okay, correct. But yeah, Streamcord is just weird. Also, hey, everyone, go follow Nyla over on Twitch. She's our cat. She gets crunk. But also I got to upgrade for my driving sim thing. I got a samurai sword shifter handle to replace the boring ball knob. So I can be street samurai. Yeah. Okay. Crunk that soldier boy. You get it. First, put the cheese. Second, recruitment time because we got Whack-A-Mo. We got Whack-A-Wife on deck. Here we go. Come on, Whack-A-Wife. Come home, Whack-A-Wife. Fuck you, or fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Starting it off like that, Arona? Nothing, nothing. All blue! Blue fest! I like Katori. Katori's fun. Okay. I don't have enough to get to pity. Just one more. I'm hot! I just won in Buckshot Roulette. I'm hot right now. I'm hot. Please. Maybe Plana will flip it for me. Maybe. Purple. Hi, Katama. I love you. Get out of here. Asuna, get out of here. I never want to see you again. Pina, go away. Shamiko. Not who I wanted. Wait. Who? I thought it was Shane Hijinks. Not. There we go. Got her on the 20. No Kaho here. Just Whack-A-Mo. Yeah. Although it kind of sucks, because didn't she just have her birthday like a week or two ago? So it kind of sucks that I got her now and have to wait a whole ass year for her birthday dialogue. All right. Hi, Haruka. The best little mujahideen. All right. Yeah, luck actually loosed. I could go... Do I have swimsuit Horse? But I'm not gonna go for it. Unless... Unowned. Oh, so it tells you. Neat. I have a oneer. I have 5 oneers. Okay, just 5 oneers for swimsuit Horus. Yeah. Not gonna be it. No flippies. No flippies! I already got my flip. Still not my favorite tank. Pulled Karuka with 1 tickets. I've never gotten anything with the 1 tickets, but statistically, there's the odd. There's the 0.01% you can get it. Wait, I actually need to sign to make up for the flip. So, Ramiel Powerlines. Blue. It's all blues. Hi, Serena. We all love you. Good girl. Good girl, Serena. All right. On the 3? Will I get Horus on the 3? No. No flippies today. The flippies are fresh out. Flipping machine broken. But who we got? Yeller? Jeez! We got 4? Round 4? Quattro, I think. Ramiel Powerlines. Could it be? Abydos? Alright. It's a dupe. It's a dupe. You know what? I'll take the salary dupe. Because it's better than a Kaho. That dupe, I got that purple for being visited by the Great Cheese. Alright, number 5. Last pull for the night. At least it's not Kaho. At least it's not Kaho. That dupe was courtesy of the Big Cheese. I was blessed by the Big Cheese. Hello. Hi, Shizuko. Fucking squeaky toy ass sounded voice. Alright. We got Whack-A-Wife. Let's bring her up. Pull her up! Cheese. Here we go. You! No take-backs. No take-backs. Nice. Alright! On to the main event. I should get my reading glasses on because we're going back into Volume EX. Main story. EX Chapter 2. Flaming Brat. Steel Dawn. No, Steel Continent. Although Steel Dawn sounds like a cool sequel to Red Dawn. I'd watch it. Brat! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Welly, Wellington. There I was, so curious about what our friends were. She called us friends. Oh. And here you still are. Ah! Ah! The fucking unicycle hiding behind her. I mean, they're all must-read Momo talks. Is something the matter, Kai? Alicent? My instinct is telling me that revealing ourselves to those children would be dangerous. Okay, bye. I leave myself in the middle of the screen to be as intrusive as possible. But I can move you guys. Probably there. I'll put you guys up here, because then they're covering the buttons. And I'll leave myself as intrusive as possible. Perfect. Actually, hold on, this is bugging me. Let me... There we go. Okay. Perfect. Perfectly balanced to be as intrusive as possible. Wait, sorry, I didn't read. Hello! You better be careful. We're now going to do something very scary to you all. Well, I was still having significant doubts as to the necessity of this message. Soph insisted. Well, if Soph insists, you better do it, because she's the best brat. Yeah! So right now, we're... pantsless. Declaring a war against all of you. Oh, is that all? Is that all? A declaration of war? Let's hear them out. Here, okay, this is their hear them out. This is their hear them out. But before that, it would appear you finally completed Nietzsche. You're wrong! Nietzsche, dearest Nietzsche, was already complete a long time ago. Yeah, we were just hiding Nietzsche a bit so we become the Steel Continent. Naturally, it's beyond your comprehension to perceive what an incomparably prodigious feat this was. It's simply the way of life for people of your feeble caliber. But what a shame. What a shame! I almost feel pity for all of you. I just remembered, because I'm an idiot. I don't think I've been telling everyone but you guys. My bad. Next week, I'm out. I'm on vacation in Germany next week, so no streams next week. I just realized I forgot to tell the fan gang. My bad. My bad. All right, moving on. Steel Continent. Steel Rain? Uh-huh. Not even, it's not Tylenol Rio figured it out? Well, again, it only makes sense. Great job, Ein! As expected. Look at you! Achieving the unimaginable like it's just another day. That's what it is to be us. Thank you, Sop. I'll continue to work hard. The Steel Continent, yes! It's the evolved form of Nietzsche. And a continent made of metal, able to endlessly expand by using its forbidden power to convert any and all matter it touches. Like the replicators? Was that the name of the robot bugs in Stargate SG-1? Question mark? Hey Maury, how you doing? Good to see ya. A metal continent that can expand. Everyone go follow Maury. She's awesome. She's one of my teammates in West Pro. Allow me to put it in such a way that even you, a simpleton, can understand. Describe the Steel Continent in your limited vocabulary. It is that of the nameless god's snake powers. And one of the biggest characteristics of that power is that it can fundamentally change the composition of matter. Some kind of alchemist stone thing. And here's a pop quiz. What happens if a structure made with that power comes in contact with the surrounding matter? It converts it? Impossible! It can modify the very composition of things it comes to contact with. I am having a good stream. I won in Buckshot Roulette. I'm hot! And then I got Whack-A-Mo. I got the purple on the banner. Good job! That's correct. Anything that touches the Steel Continent becomes one with the Steel Continent. It's an invincible continent with a voracious appetite that can expand as it pleases. Yes, they've set foot on the Steel Continent unprepared. You must be fused with the Steel Continent forever! Ein Sop, or do you require my ass in any way? Elder sister! No, it's okay. You don't have to worry about these things. We'll take care of it all. Oh yeah, everyone go follow Nyla on YouTube also. That's her YouTube account. Go follow Nyla! Go follow my teammates! They're awesome! Oh, it's okay. You don't have to worry about these things. We'll take care of it. Aren't you curious to learn just how far a Steel Continent can spread? Here's what you would call a plot twist. We too are curious. Because we don't know Nietzsche's limits. The Steel Continent's limits. Exactly! I'm sure looking forward to seeing how I'm sure looking forward to seeing how okay, it's grammatically correct, but I'm not happy about it. To how big it can get. Our Nietzsche. The Steel Continent would eat everything on its path to grow and grow and grow. And it won't be long until Komodo shares the same fate. Isn't it great? Isn't it incredible? Aren't you shocked that you're at a loss for words? I have a question. Hi, Sensei Des. I have a question. What is it? Since we're declaring war and all. As a special service, we'll answer your question. Where are your pants? What is your goal in turning Komodo Steel Continent? Are you trying to resurrect Decagramation? Because you're aware that he was literally a vending machine, right? We have millions of vending machines in Komodos. Do you want one? You adult! Hi, adult Des. Hey, you dare speak the master's name? Not dirty the guy that did 10 divine letters. You're no. Okay, so they are down bad for the vending machine. The pantsless brats are down bad for the vending machine that killed himself. Okay. Incredible. Truly incredible. You prove yourself to be so time and time again, Shale Sensei. Hi, Sensei does. I feel like standing. I am now standing! Let me adjust my camera. We're good. Good enough! Mike. There we go. Just you wait. You'll see! When time comes, no one will speak so carelessly of the master's will. They got one shot by vending machine LLM. Isekai that just got a 3rd season. I mean, Blue Archive is, strictly speaking, an isekai. It's, strictly speaking, Blue Archive is an isekai. It is what it is. Yes! We'll change your... I don't believe it! I don't want to believe it! Don't want to believe the vending machine that killed itself? The vending machine that lost in Buckshot Roulette? Unlike me, I would never lose. We'll show you no mercy, regardless of how you may beg for in 3 days' time. Kavotos will be no more! The steel continent will consume all! Okay, bye. Have a good day. Joke that the vending machine Isekai is real, literally just got a 3rd season? Wait, really? I haven't paid attention to anime in a few seasons. They made the side quest from Cyberpunk into an anime? Is that what I'm hearing? In 3 days, our ass is steel. Why did we go from that to the smooth jazz? I'm not complaining, but I don't know if smooth jazz is the vibe to put on. Had anyone else said the things they just did, I would have dismissed it as delusion. But coming from the pantsless brats of decagramation, we can hardly take it lightly. Well, what do we do if we invade the Steel Continent unprepared? Yes, they said it would become part of the Steel Continent, never to return. Fucking Kai. Fucking unicycle-ass robot. The likelihood of that is almost nil. The Steel Continent can likely only transform inorganic matter. Allison! Wandering in the dungeon, I reincarnated into a vending machine. I've never heard of that before. Is it good? It's so stupid, it sounds like it could be good. That's right. Why did you and Arisu go into hiding when they appeared? They were scared. It felt like something bothersome would happen if we encounter those 3 now. Anyways, I listened to the entire exchange and my response. It's a ridiculous joke. Is that true, Kai? Allison? Yes, Arisu. It's simply a degraded utilization of nameless gods' power. Oh, wow, you're so reliable. This is what it feels like when the design gets just for enemies turned allies. No. In those cases, it's more... No, dumbass. It's more typical for them to become weaker. So you know about those kinds of games tropes too, KK, Allison. That makes me happy. I almost don't want Allison to get her body back. I kind of just want Allison to stay as the unicycle. It is what it is. She's just perfect this way. As Sensei already mentioned, one of the trademark powers of the Nameless Gods is material reconstruction. Yes, Protocol Atrahasi was a similar vein. Yes, correctamundo. Anyway, the Nameless God's power is capable of fundamentally changing the relationship between waves and matter itself. I interpreted that as collection and transformation of data. There's no fundamental difference. In the end, matter is energy and energy holds value. Ugh, excuse me. I got irpy. The Steel Continent Nietzsche, the proclaimed nutsack, the proclaimed 7th prophet. There's nothing too special to note about them. Even compared to Protocol Atrahasi, it's rudimentary. However, it's a big hairy whatever. What is it? Spit it out. I suppose that material reconstruction at such a large scale cannot be summarily dismissed either. She keeps it? Does she, like, ride a unicycle around? And the fact that we have no means of retaliation against the Steel Continent. Have you tried nukes? I would try, look, I'm new here, but I would try nuclear warfare. I'm just, offhand, that's my recommendation. Ugh. I don't think Allison was big on the nuclear warfare. What's our plan of action? Even assuming Allison's theory that the still continent can only afford inorganic matter is correct, we still run into a plethora of issues. Not Amy, because she's butt-ass naked. Amy is organic only. I'm just saying. It might be rude, but I'm just saying. A very hard peanut between two cheesed and a nutsack. It is what it is. Correct! To begin, I would surmise that my xmas and therefore Allison would be unable to approach it. It would render my Abby Esha useless as well. Nerds. By chance, does that also mean we won't be able to use any equipment or wear any clothes? Ah! Does that mean we're gonna have to go there naked? Nice of them to say the quiet part out loud for us. We were all thinking it. Oh, why did you put it that way? I mean, look at Amy! She's not just thinking it, she's living it! Is that an issue? I fail to see the problem. Amy, no. You're the only person here bad Amy! Bad Amy! It's too much for me! Okay, bye. Bye, Oz Queen. Look, we've all seen Midori's faces. We all know that Midori is low-key, high-key, having those intrusive thoughts. It is what it is. This is an excellent opportunity to flaunt my perfect maid's body. What do you think, Sensei? Stop stripping every time you get into combat. Stop being weird, Toki. Stop it. But me? However, I do not wish to flaunt to anyone besides Sensei, so I'd like to change my stance. This is absolutely a problem. Tokester? Taking a step back, a very large step back, about a mile-long step back. There's a more fundamental problem underlying all of this. No? Yes. Idiot? Yes. Exposing the body of this delicate beauty to extreme environments is, but of course, a monumental concern. However, I believe the multidimensional barrier protecting the still continent is a much more pressing issue. As of now, it's shrimply impossible for us to even enter the area. An important point of discussion. Thank you, Henry. What can we do? Well, you can't do anything because you're a robot, so that means categorically you can't go there. In a video game, we'll be able to find a barrier route to bypass the obstacle. Barrier? Bypass route? Us Queen, speak up! You're muttering! I hate muttering! Ah. Oh. Us Queen's neurons have been activated? Wouldn't there be a back door or something like that then? Back door, you say? I suppose, but that's more of something a hacker would look for in code. Yes, but if there was a physical back door, some sort of sally gate that you sally forth from, how did you reach that conclusion? She got jump scared by Tylenol. She jumped to her good grandma. They said that they were gathering a mass amount of resources, right? So maybe. Right. The resources gathered in the tundra region were being shipped to a nutsack area. That's right. They even built railroads. Look, the brats were playing Factorio. The brats were playing Factorio. It is what it is. We all know it. Clump. Yes, and left behind guards to protect said railroads. If Nutsack is capable of converting all inorganic matter into the still continent, there'd be no need to refine and process resources like that. Exactly. They wouldn't have even needed to gather resources to begin with. If it worked as they said, it only need to consume its surroundings to grow. Hey, Petron, how you doing? Meaning, they gather, refine, and process resources too. This may not be the correct expression, but to evolve. Nutsack. We can reasonably speculate that everything they did was to evolve Nutsack in the still continent. Who's Edgar the Bug? And finally! Good tea. And finally, assuming the processed resources were used for Nutsack's evolution, there must be a backdoor route somewhere that isn't affected by material reconstruction. Oh, you're so amazing, Queen! That was quite literally Queen mode! Well, it's not as fun when you steal the Queen thing. Had some highway racing. I'm gonna do some, I'm thinking Tokyo Extreme Racer tomorrow is what I'm gonna stream, because I've been really wanting to play my racing sim setup again. Because I've just been commuting to work wishing I had a shifter to play with. I mean, if I drove stick in real life, I would trash the transmission in like a heartbeat. But I want to play more racing games. So I'm probably going to do Tokyo Extreme Races tomorrow. I must become the biggest racist. Essentially, since it was necessary to import resources to evolve Nutsack, it follows that we investigate their means of import. Clomp. So put in game terms, you're saying we should find a shortcut, right? You got beat by Subaru? Hate to hear it. You hate to hear it. You got beat by the worst protagonist in anime history. You hate to hear it. That's right, Momoy. Perhaps I call you Wise Momoy from now. I don't really get it, but you're complimenting me, yeah? That's right. This is me when I get serious. Didn't she call her Noisy Momoy last time? I'll correct myself. Alestia seemed wise, but ended up being a show-off Momoy. Didn't that get super long and super negative? Am I part of some weird title system? It seems we mostly sort out our next course of action. So why are we still talking, idiot? We return to the Tundra region and focus on uncovering the backdoor route they use to import resources. Route, because route is when you chase the enemies off. A route is a path you take. Route, not route. Ms. Rio, I have a question. Well, what about contacting Millennium or other places to request support? Is it being foreshadowed? I'm gonna have to swipe my credit card. I've considered it, but there's no time. There's no time for any of this! Based on the declaration of war, we only have about 3 days before the steel continent consumes all of Kavodos. Calculating the time it would take to make calls, select individuals, go through administrative processes, while keeping it all confidential, as well as physically transport them here. Right, it took us almost 3 days just to get here, right? Yes. Realistically speaking, no matter what we do, there's no time! We require a special unit that's flexible and readily available regardless of conditions or process. Tano the first day. The brats made Majora's Mask in real life. I guess that's basically my life until this point. Rio? What shall we do? Yes, to use an expression befitting you. Roll out. Autobots roll out. We're going to protect the world this time. Oh. I think roll out would have been better. I'm just saying, Rio. Together with you, Rio? With you, Tylenol? She has a little Tylenol on her shoulder. Just some extra strength Tylenol on her shoulder. How does one typically react in this kind of situation? Yes, I'd be grateful if you thought of it that way. Now hug your grandma! Ba-ba-bum! Rio is now officially Erisu's companion. The party limit has been expanded. What a relief. Figured that was an acceptable response. President, what do you think? I'll give her a 70 out of 100. Just say 7 out of 10, idiot. The zeros are worthless. Say 7 out of 10, Himmery. Stop trying to show off all the time. We get it. You're smart. It was impressive for her. Shall we go do the thing? Is everyone packed? Don't forget your toothbrush. Sensei, this is a leisure picnic. Prove it. Prove it isn't right now. Prove it! You can't! My, let them be. After all, being too nervous can negatively affect the odds of success. As long as we don't lose sight of our goals, it's not a bad idea to alleviate some pressure. Clomp. Miss Rio, I agree with President Himmery. Once things become serial, that'll be enough to be nervous about. Is that soda? Is that how these things go? Yes, I am positive that the best feeling one can achieve is saving the world with the same attitude as taking a morning walk. That's right! Most parties that save the world start with basic quests like pulling weeds or cleaning a room. I thought it was killing rats. Maybe you can apply that attitude to clean the club room every once in a while. It's your room too, Mittery! Why don't you clean it? If you care so much! Ah! I actually took out the trash this time! And you washed the dishes back? Did you, Mittery? Did you? I never seen you clean the room either. It's okay, Mamoy. I did the vacuuming like a good Roomba. The Roomba in its natural habitat, living its best life. Arisu, it's not okay. She's getting worse specifically because he keeps spoiling and enabling her. Did I do something wrong? Absolutely not. Yeah. In fact, it's everyone else here besides you who is in the wrong. Me too. You. I'll excuse. Thank you, KK! Is it my imagination or calling me KK becoming the norm? It's because you're KK after all. You can shut up, Sensei! Hi, Sensei does. The fuck was that? We can use my transport ship. It's not very big, but it's not small either. So it's average. Okay, you could just said that. I think it's plenty big, Miss Rio. It's so big we can't even see it on screen. Wow. However, on a logical level, it'd be better to be able to bring a large variety of supplies. Understood. Everyone, let's roll out! Okay, bye. I'll hand her transport for your wheelchair, Presidente. And then Amy just picked up the wheelchair, flung Henry out of it, and walked off with the wheelchair. She didn't say she would transport her in the wheelchair. My. Should have Sensei carry me on their back then? Walk! I know you're faking it! You can princess carry this delicate, frail frame of mine. I wouldn't protest at all. What do you think? Sensei, don't you wish to jump at this opportunity to try such a thing with me? Perish. Toki, please carry dumbass. Understood, Miss Tylenol. Did I ask for your help? It is okay, President Henry. People help each other during hard times after all. From my experience, Toki, every time you say something like that, it's always to hide your true intentions. Get mated. Get mated! Some sort of Mado press. Ah, Sensei! Now, let's get going. Sure, Sensei. Hi, Sensei does. Now then, game development department. She said it! She said it! That's my Momoy! I raised her! Yes! I didn't say get mated, I said get madoed. Totally, trust. Okay, bye. To be continued, part now. Foreshadowing! Well, what are we foreshadowing now? Look, when the maid is trying to pick up Henry, I think it's appropriate to tell Henry to get mated, idiot. I'm just saying. My spacesuit! My spacesuit! Reconstruction of my spacesuit! As you can see, everyone, we're now in the tundra region. Space 2-ute. I remember that you told us about a giant transforming robot you encountered there. Play Looney Tunes sign-off music when you in streams. I could. But I won't. But I could. Right. I remember that too. This will work for the plot. Yes, Momoy! Monster transformation robot! This is all we need to make a godly game. There's no way we'll fare. Now, allow me to ask you this, dumbass. What kind of story are you trying to write with those elements? That's something to start thinking about. For now, let's start with the world of destruction. Nope. Denied. What? Get snatched up! Why? Miss Tylenol, as you said, I detected traces of the railroads. Should we land and scout the area, or for aerial surveillance, Sensei? We'll just look out the window, idiots. Just fly along the train tracks. We don't gotta land and walk like plebeians. We got an airship. Let's use it. We got air conditioning. We'll miss detailed. Okay, you idiots have fun on the ground. I'm gonna Sensei's tired. I'm gonna sit. I'm good. Understood, Sensei. Don't worry, if anything happens, I will protect you. Oh, you're so trustworthy, Toki. Make sure to tank all the bullets for me. Do you plan on expressing that sentiment only verbally? Yes. Toki, since you're piloting at the moment, which she is, can't be helped. I'll follow Rio's orders for now. I will decrease our altitude. Please buckle your seatbelts and beware of turbulence. I'm flying out Monday and returning Saturday. I'm looking forward to the trip to Germany, but in a big way, I'm also looking more forward to getting back and just having a weekend off. Because a vacation to me is just not leaving the house for a week. I'm just going to Germany because friends said, hey, we're buying you a ticket to visit us. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'm going to Germany now. It's so desolate! That's natural. Yeah, they kind of tried to have Toki be the big sister, but it didn't really work out because Toki's Toki. That's natural. This area has never been inhabited. Yes, and someone chose these forgotten lands to hurriedly construct railroads. And once they had fulfilled their resource quota, they quickly abandoned the facility. Tracks had been destroyed in various places. It seems intentional to prevent them from being used again. The remains of the tracks are still here. Well, how should we approach the tracking? You walk along the railroad tracks, and where you see the railroad tracks go, you go there. Shrimple S. She is right. Let's use we have a plane! Just get everyone back in the spacesuit! Let's do that. If anything goes wrong, we'll have the safety of the ship. All right, everyone back in the spacesuit. False alarm. Hello, pantsless older sister. And then they lived happily ever after. And what happened after that? We have reached the conclusion of the story, Ein. How could that be? I mean, that's just how fairy tales are, right? Even though I nearly cried in the middle, the ending is always predictable. But... Oh, did you not also almost come to tears, Soph? That's not true! It was raining. However, it is true that the endings are of a predetermined nature. If that's how it must be, then a happy ending is the ideal. That's right. I also like that it was an older sister's voice. Her cold, dead voice. What's the next story, elder sister? Next! What would appear you enjoy fairy tales, I'd sophomore. Yes, I do! I like it even more when you're reading than elder sister. And as the added utility collecting data on the human's reality, right? Meh. I see no particular intrigue in said utility. They are foolish stories from foolish humans. However, I do quite enjoy hearing the elder sister's voice. Which one shall I read next? This story speaks of working-class Crane using its wits to wage revolution against the sly capitalist fox. Burn it. Burn that story. Right now. Or perhaps this tale of the winds and the sun conspiring to purloin a poor traveler's cloak. What? What? However, the traveler prevails with their many trials. That story sounds dumb. The story sounds dumb. I would like... Nuclear launch detected! The alarm. Let us see. Oh, the bad adult Tylenol's Rio's group returned to the tundra. This is... Well. Welly Wellington. This is that. This appears to be their response to Soft's declaration of war. And their reason for return to the tundra. Yeah. They tend to follow the remains of our transportation routes. Routes, not routes, routes. They approach the answer quickly, do they not? There's a chance, however minuscule, that things will take a troublesome turn. How do you defend yourself here, Soft? This is precisely where I discouraged you from copying human pranks. Like this declaration of war of yours. Did Or's little friend enjoy the stories too? Oh! Him. The thing. Yes. I choose to believe that he did enjoy it. Worry not. After all, hell, it's when I find the opportunity to belittle you. Hey! But if they continue following that route, then in the end... No. That's precisely why I'm not concerned, Dine. Yes, that's right. The path they follow is one riddled with obstacles. Little squeeble. Little rascal. Got selected for a detail opportunity to DC. Oh, that's cool. I mean, they put something in the water in DC that makes everyone crazy as fuck. But I mean, there's stuff to enjoy there. So that's cool. Are you getting extra pay for it? Or is it just a fuck off for 4 months? That's cool. Good for you, Farron. Looks like they recorded more people, though. It'd be worth it to evaluate the situation. You live near Seattle? They also put something in the water in Seattle, too. It is what it is. Seattle used to be so cool. Because I visited Seattle, I think in like 2015 or 2014. Seattle was cool back then. Then it jumped off a cliff. Like most major cities. I'll do it! Start with the person. She is called Saba Momoy. Her attitude is that of a disarranged storyteller. No other notable characteristics, harmless beyond measure. And yet she Momoys all over the place. This one's Saiba Midori, the younger twin of Saiba Momoy. Her attribute is that of an amateur illustrator. No other notable characteristics, she's harmless too. I mean, she's not as good as Momoy, but Midori does her best, okay? Okay. And finally, Hana Oka, the Uz Queen. Her attribute is a programmer. For the most part, she'll seem as harmless. That's what she's saying until she gets in the box and there's nothing personal is behind you. Ein Sof Or. I witnessed it only for brief moments, but the two signals not briefly flicker into sight. I'm always Momoy. Elder sister, please don't strain yourself over such a thing. Exactly! This kind of stuff is entirely our responsibility. You should save her powers for much more important situations. But her hat is so big. However, I desire to be of assistance of you, my younger sisters, Ein Sof Or. Is it not the natural instinct of an older sister to wish so? So brilliant, so noble. However, elder sister, tis more common than not see such outlier signals. Insignificant noise is all it is. Yeah, these random noises are typically caused by masons. Fuck is a mason? Theoretically speaking, there's a possibility of error in all the electronic circuits. It's called single event upset. So if you don't mind, please place your trust in us. We are your proud younger sisters, after all. She's looking a little alarmed. Acknowledged. I understand. I shall continue relying on you. However, if you do require my assistance, please not hesitate to request it of me. Will you pledge that? Yes! Someone say something. Well, what shall we do? So that is what to do. Leave them be. I knew you were gonna say that. And I'm correct, meow. If you're so correct, why didn't you say yes? Why engage them and needlessly lose our forces? Is it not ideal to whittle away their time, allow them to wander aimlessly? Our biggest goal right now is stabilizing the awakened nutsack, after all. That's true, and we do need to bolster its expansion rate, so I guess the more time they waste, the better it is for us. And what would happen even if that teacher and their motley crew reached grid points? Tifereth stands between them and the Still Continent, an insurmountable obstacle for them. And there's even more to overcome. If they do somehow make it past Tiffy. That's also true. In the impossible event that they defeat the Gatekeeper, the Still Continent is our home ground. They'll never be able to defeat it. Sorry, Ed. I'm sorry. I was implying that was possible. It was just, you know. We have to consider all possible outcomes from creating plans, right? There's also things like quantum tunneling. You're right. I'm sorry, Ein. There. As you said, even if the most improbable worst-case scenario comes to pass, we will put an end to all here at the Steel Continent. Our primary directive is ensure the elder sister will never have need to set foot outside. Yes, that's right. That's right, that must never. What? That's it, or would you like to pull a prank with me? Me? How rare. For you to request me for a prank. I'll hear you out. This is a pretty good one, in my opinion, so. Brats! Like that. What do you think? Understood! Wow, soft. How's it you know my inclination for such things? How can I not know? Anyways, you're in agreement, right? But of course! In the first place, that teacher's crew cannot even overcome this. Then their capabilities are woefully limited. I don't think it's fair to say it can't even overcome that situation. 'Tis not my concern! Alright. I shall begin preparations immediately. Naturally, it will take some time, so have patience. Okay, bye. Yeah, good luck, idiot. I think Soft just wanted to get her out of here. Clompies. Big clompies for a big Queen. We've been going for a long time. I wonder how far this path goes. Feels like we're following a transcontinental railroad. Because we are. Idiot. Wait, I'm the idiot. Fair enough. It's already nighttime. Should we still continue? Under normal circumstances, considering the risk, I would condone taking a break for the night. However, the Still Continent continues to grow even as we speak. We can't slow down for now. I'm sorry, everyone. If only we had some kind of space ute to ride in. If only we had some kind of aerial vehicle! Rio! A forced march. I'm fine with that, Mrs. Rio. However, it seems the road tracks into here. Yeah, really, what should we do? Get in the airplane. You fucking idiots. Does that mean we're lost? What do we do? I have more bad news. You're joking, right? I truly wish I was. However, we lost our GPS signal a little bit ago. Ah! Why didn't you say anything then? Allison! She's right. What's going on? I was definitely receiving my coordinates from my personal satellite. You have a personal satellite? How? That's irrelevant. What's important right now is that there's a strong possibility we get lost. Get down! Hold on to whatever you can! Okay, I'm holding on to you. Instructions unclear. Dive bombing onto K, never letting go. Ah! Ah! Nice. They're in. It worked. We successfully implemented Ein's silent drones to focus the projection of the Forbidden Power's energy. Excellent. This entire area is now surrounded by a closed energy field. Their electronic devices will be rendered useless as if hit by a massive EMP attack. Thank you, Ein. You always of such assistance to us. You're welcome. Our flywheels always do their best. At least this name is somewhat understandable this time. How's it going over there? It's no use, Presidente. None of the circuits are responding. I set up safety measures against EMPs, so how could this have happened? My Abby has just been rendered powerless. If we're ambushed now... Sensei, Allison! Let's all panic down first. Calming won't get us anywhere. I feel like sitting. I am now sitting. But what should we do now? Ugh. Honestly, enough of this shit. Ugh. There we go. Move my mic. There we go. Move my screen down a little bit more. Yeah. Okay, Allison! KK! It's fine, Harasu, it's fine. Shut up, idiots. You can believe me. I know what this is, as well as how to counter it. Really, Allison? Harasu, dumbass, look at me. Look into my eyes! Yes, excellent. Just keep that up. Now then, let's teach these brats a lesson. We'll make them realize just who they picked a fight with! The final duty. The last duty! You good? You good, Arisu? Or? Nerds? What the nerds be doing? Oh, what is happening? Why is everyone still? Ah! This feels like being of a horror game. Oh wait, the sky. Ah. Aurora Borealis. There's light coming from the sky. It's called radiation. It's called stellar storms. I am scared. Someone please help me. Calm down, idiot. All is well. Calm down, idiot. Yeah, what I said. There's nothing to be scared of. Okay, you're okay. What's happening now? Moments ago, a significant amount of energy was projected into this area. It's no big secret. Someone has projected the name of God's powers here to create an energy field surrounding this area. That's why electron devices have stopped functioning. Modern technology quickly crumbles in the face of it. The cluster of lights that looks like an aurora in the sky is also the distribution structure of the nameless god's power. Only we can see it. It'd be a disaster for anyone else, but it's an advantage for you and me. With a place this full of energy, we can do anything. For example, we can temporarily restore the link between the two of us and share information beyond their comprehension. That's why it appears to you that everyone else has stopped moving. I understand! So that's what happened. You got slow-mo. Princess! Just to check, did you actually understand any of that? I actually did not understand a single thing you said. So, allow me to explain using... I'll talk to you like you're watching Barney. Let's put it this way. The place is currently filled with magic. Something like mana. And for us who are able to use mana, it's a huge opportunity. I fully understand now. This place is full of magic, which is why there's magical currents taking place. You're just repeating the word she said. Idiot. Yes, something like that, princess. However, I do find the way you address me a bit disappointing, Kay. I would like for us to stand on even ground. I wish for us to stand side by side, to hold hands like harlots! Yes, that's exactly why, princess. This is likely the last time I'll ever get to call you that, my princess. Oh, wait, what do you mean by that? Last time you talked like that, you didn't come back, Allison. For a moment, let's talk about the concept of fate. Cool deflection, bro. Fate? People generally believe it's bestowed upon you at birth. They believe it to be an impossible to outrun, a challenge one must overcome in life, or something one must learn to accept. Similar to the hero of fate in your video games. Perhaps it is a part of the fabric of reality as well. For humans, it is in their genes. My jeans? Shit, maybe I should wear my jeans more often then, because I usually just wear my Adidas. I think I've worn my jeans like one time in the past year. I should get on that. If my fate's in them. Bestowed upon them at birth, impossible to overcome. Something to either challenge or accept through their lifetime. Flashbang! Fuck! Allison! This place is... the water park. Look on the slides. Yes, the fortress city of Eriduwu. Eriduwu. Rio's secret city she created to prepare against the coming doom. Didn't work out that great. In a sense, it's a place where our fate was altered, all the way down to its genes. Kai, it's a city, not person. Cities don't have genes, you fucking idiot. I wonder what her fate was once meant to be. You were a princess, and I was your servant. I suppose that was our given fate. But fucking flashbangs! Allison! Yes, I know. You're correct. People believe you should overthrow fate, leave it in a corner out of sight. Yeah, we're back in Tylenol Central Square. What really matters is our life. And life is our decisions. When I was waking up, you. Oh, hold on, wait, what the fuck? What the fuck? Ah! Everyone hold the fuck up! I'm the fuck up! Someone hold me! No, there's no way, impossible, this can't be happening! Hold up. I changed my mind. I'm now more on screen. Nope. Yep, there you go. I am as intrusive as possible! The rail tracks? That's because the city rearranges itself on those tracks. so Tylenol can readjust everything and stack her blocks in the perfect order. That's literally the canonical reason for it. Because Rio just tismed the fuck out. Let her talk, idiot! The first thing I remembered was, I mean, that was absolutely the case. However, you get to choose. Who you want to be. No, I can't handle the past! Who are you, Rio? Ah! Allison, down! KK! What's wrong, K? Is something bad happening? Fucked up that Arisu is calling her KK now, too. No, not exactly. When I regained consciousness, I believed you, my princessu, were the first thought to cross my mind. I remember my princessu's name before mine. I reconstruct myself based on that. So it was you. It was my princessu that has always supported me at the very core. But... and it's a big airy butt. But what was truly at my core was Sensei's words. For legal reasons, I did not get inside Alicent. I have witnesses! For legal reasons, Sensei did not get inside Alicent! Nah, that's what was happening. It was only natural. Sensei is always Sensei after all. Stop saying it like I always get inside people. Stop saying incriminating things, Arisu! This doesn't make sense. Of all people, why that person? It's not fair! Ah! I'm so happy. I'm glad that Sensei is someone irreplaceable and special to you too, Kay. I think that's specifically the problem. No! I can't admit it, I won't! Ah! This life is simply filled with unfairness! However, please not get too angry. Sensei's kind of fucking stupid. No! I will get angry! I will get mad! I know that you will overcome this side by side with your friends, Princessu! And all with a smile! And that is a wonderful thing. Truly! It's befitting of... I want her to be the Demon Lord still. Being a hero is stupid. If you could be the Demon Lord, be the Demon Lord. I want room with the Demon Lord. Befitting of a Demon Lord on a journey with her party. Of demons. That she's lording over. Oh hey, the boss fight arena. With Neru versus Tokester. But I'm different. I will get mad! I will rebel against all these absurdities. These irrationalities. These things that make us suffer. I will struggle, resist, and rebel until the very end! That's right! You'd have to crawl on the ground and drink water from the sewers. I won't. I like your gumption. I like your moxie, but let's not drink the dookie water. Alicent. Specifically, let's not drink the dookie water. Let's not that. You're not that. Because life itself is a rebellion! To begin with, someone needs to be whiny to find the balance. And above all, look at how I look! I'm a unicycle! Anyone would be mad! I think it is fine. No matter how you look, you're still K. No, I'm a unicycle! Tylenol built me! But I don't like it! Ah! I choose to believe at this moment, Alicent's just furiously doing donuts right now. Furiously doing donuts around Arisu. Screaming! But I'm very happy that you have a body and can travel with us. Yeah, her tires are screeching. She is burning ass. She is burning rubber. Otherwise, we would not have been able to be... What the the fuck happened there? Be by each other's side in this way. Right? Left. Anyways. Sometimes I wonder what if everything went the way it was supposed to. What would you have looked like? What would I look like? All the countless possibilities that we have yet to experience. Well, she would still have blue eyes and you would still have pink eyes, but you have blue eyes now for some reason. Yeah. Sometimes I become curious about them. But of course, there are more possibilities than the numbers of stars in the sky we can see right now. Now, I'm clicking. I'm clicking now! I don't remember this CG. Wait, what the fuck? Hold on, get the fuck out of the way, me. I don't remember this CG. Was this in Volume F? I don't remember this at all. Cause that's Fat Shiroko's space station. It's from the Volume F video? Really? From PV4. Oh! So it's one of those like screenshots they blip onto screen for like a second or two and you never see it again? Okay, that explains why I don't remember it. Huh. It looks sick. I mean, for bad ends, it looks pretty cool. I'm not saying we should have gotten the bad end. I'm just saying, how do you think Frin and Fat Shiroko were able to procure the arc when Arisu's the only one who can create the arc? But that don't make sense because the arc was made in ancient times before Arisu. In Great Teacher Powerlines timeline. Because they got dug up by dumbasses. I have a headache. I'm thinking too hard. That was the spacesuit? Oh. Huh. Wait, this actually gave me a headache. What the fuck? Ow. Ow. I got a headache now. Ow. Ow! I'm thinking too hard! Ow! Ah! God, fuck! Right behind my right eyebrow. Fuck, I need Tylenol. I gotta lock in. Just thinking... Thinking, my hate thinking. Ow. Thinking canonically gives me a headache. That's why Arisu using the use to make her Super Rogun made her start dying. I want to think about it, but now I have a headache and I can't think about it. Fuck. The more I try and think about it, the bigger a headache I get. I'm back here now. Perfectly in the way. Hold up. Metal screen. Strap you. Good enough. Yeah, it's more time with Bliss. It's Bliss o'clock. The potential, this potential ending existed. Oh wait, she was actually captioning the CG I was confused about. If only my dumbass was literate and could think without getting a headache. It's not easy being this stupid. It's not easy being this fucking stupid. Yeah, hey base, how you doing? The gears are screeching, like Allison's tires. I do not like this. I'm scared. But more than anything, I didn't want to change everything to things that never happened. The Tylenol's kicking in. I'm locked in. My tism juice is restored. I'm locked in. How you doing, Base? Good to see you. Why won't it read? Fuck. Usually me being stupid is supposed to be a joke, but I legit got a headache thinking about that. Yes, I know, you will never do that, Princess U. Because right now, you, by your own definition, are a demon lord! Be a demon lord! Be the demon lord you are meant to be! Do you know what a hero is, K? Kai? K? Ki? I? Woo! Yeah, no. Not even a little. People say a hero is a class that's capable of anything. Like an avatar! Arisu is the avatar. But not a paladin. What's a paladin? However, that is not true. It cannot be true. When it comes to strength, warriors are stronger. When it comes to magic, a hero cannot win against a sorcerer. A hero cannot be faster than a rogue. A hero cannot heal the way a priest can. This is a given. But a hero cannot trade as well as a merchant can. That's good. A hero is of a class that cannot do anything on its own. Why did you choose to be a hero when you could have been a demon lord? K would have been a demon lord. K was on Team Demon Lord. Because a hero is someone who marches constantly forward with their party members. Because it is a hero. It is because a hero is someone who holds everyone's hands like a harlot. That way a hero can go to all the places that would be impossible to reach with just their own strength. A hero is someone who is slightly ahead, just one half step in front. Swordboard, human male. Look, people may call it boring, but my default, human male fighter, unapologetically. If you think that's boring, that's a skill issue on your part. If you don't know how to make the default interesting, you don't know how to make variants interesting. It is what it is. It's not cope. Straight hard facts. If you don't know how to make human male fighter interesting, skill issue. Who is scared, but finds the courage to pave the path forward. That is why, Alicent, I wish for you to be somewhere I can reach you to. I wish that you and I could gaze upon the same sky and go forward together from the same place to the same destination. My favorite TRPG character I ever made was a human male fighter who was a nobleman and just basically did the party's finances and taxes because he could convert currencies. That was his thing. He handled the I did all the calculation for like currency exchange for like platinum, gold, silver, and copper coins in Pathfinder 2. So the rest of the party couldn't, and they loved me for it. Being a noble is pretty good. Pretty good. Living the good life. That's my request to you, Alicent. Thank you, Princess. That is why I must do this. This will be my final job as your servant. His favorite Skyrim build was heavy armor, sword, board, and buff heal magic. That's legit. Usually in Skyrim, I never used magic because why use magic when you could stealth snipe with bow and arrow, basically. I don't know. But yeah. I mean, shielding in Skyrim was kind of OP because you got that slow-mo thing when you blocked an attack. What? At times, I wonder just what a servant is. A shitty sparrow. Someone who serves you. Someone who guides you. Someone who teaches you. You who is trying to learn to walk, to explode forth into this world. Therefore, a servant is someone who will take your hand as you forge your path forward. Which is why I will never hesitate to scold you when you take the wrong path from time to time. The last one's a bit scary. Although this is no longer your identity. Oh, excuse me. Ugh. The taste of Panda Express from last night. Ugh. Ugh. Your bestowed fate was the princess of the nameless gods. It tasted good at the time, but... Ugh. We can disregard fate as we please, but we can also use it. Just like how you were the princess who, and just like how I was your servant Jeru. Ooh. Ooh, woo. This situation is proof of that. This situation, the slow-mo. Look at the sky, princess! Countless rays of light. At a glance, you could even say it looks beautiful. Are you saying it doesn't? And the truth is, each and every one of those rays is one of your possibilities. How Kei talks in Japanese or speak to Eris using affirmative masculine language to talk to you. I don't know, because that's a good point. Japanese does have all those little, I don't know what you call it. Not really mannerisms, but different modes of speaking. Because they have gender, but also like a shit ton of different polite and informal versions of ways of talk, politeness levels. Kind of, yeah. Right now, they're all part of your strength. Nah. I've been keeping our existence hidden from those brats. They think they've made the nameless gods. Power their own, but they're utterly wrong. Do not be afraid, Princess Who. Retake what was once yours. Open up your heart and proclaim it proudly. For you are the master of all! The righteous suck to everything. How you choose to use it is entirely upon you. Whether you use it to open up a path as a hero, or cleanse this road filled with agony. Become the demon lord you were meant to be! There's no god anywhere who can judge or stop you. I am your servant who serves only you. There's no other master I'll ever serve. Everything is your choice, your right, and your legacy that should be returned to you. As it was originally my fate to show you the path, I will now complete my last duty as your servant here and now. Allison! You're already well aware the concept of time actually does not exist. It is the same with matter itself. It is but an observed wave, and what actually exists is nearly infinite space beyond a very small particle. Depending on the observer's coordinates, the past, present, and future could be an event happening at the same time. That's causality, baby. Fun fact, the speed of light is not the speed of light, it's actually the speed of causality. That's the C. Speed of light is a misunderstanding of the speed of causality, or a reframing of the speed of causality into something we can more easily understand. Because light physically can't move faster than causality can mathematically travel to affect other observers in the universe. Yeah. And we will go beyond the stars to find a possibility. See, I'm not stupid! Just because, look, hey, I may be dumb, but I'm not stupid. Possibility as if nothing happened. So please close your eyes for a moment. Allison, please don't do an unalivant. My precious. Precious. Go! Go! Princess Arisu! Precious. Precious. Precious Arisu. What's wrong, dumbass? Okay, you two were so still. I see. Can I ask you something, Mamoy? How long were Kay and I like that? 2 seconds? I see. I understand, Allison. Yes, that's how it was, Arisu. Woo, woo, woo. Arisu, KK, are you idiots okay over there? Are you robots? You clanking? Yes, Allison and I are fine. Tylenol! Is everything okay? As you can see, all our electronic devices have stopped functioning entirely. Except for the clankers, who categorically are electronic devices, but maybe their halos protect them? I don't know. The transport ship is likely, actually that's probably it, the halo protected them. Likely far behind enough that it's unaffected, but I can't access it remotely at this time. I see. Rio! Himmery, do not worry, grandmas. From now on, I will light up the path forward. Huh? Arasuwu, do you know something about the current situation? I am sorry, Rio. I do not completely understand it, but I do know that you can believe in me and Alicent. Please. Please, Grandma. But of course! We always believe in you, Roomba. Thank you, Sensei. Hearing your words gives me courage. Okay. Yes, Arasuwu. Could you help me? But of course! She's geeking out. Finally, she heard the words, help me. Wait, what? What was she loading? I'll put it shrimply. This place has been flooded with the nameless god's power, with its very essence. That is how I was able to stop us in our tracks with no warning. No measurement, no detection. I understand now. Do you, though? It's good to know that, but can we do anything about it? Absolutely. It's rather simple, Amy. Since the enemies have created an injury field here, we'll shrimply absorb and return it to them. That's possible? Question mark? Yes, it is. At least now it is. A Uniwil K. Unironically, I would rather have a Unicycle K than Alicent K. Cause like I hate the claptraps. I kind of hate Borderlands. Borderlands 1 was fun, but 2 sucked. I haven't played it since. And I always hated the clankers, even back in Borderlands 1. But unironically, I'd rather have Unicycle K than regular K. Because Arisu and I are here, so from here on out, yes! From here on out, it is K's and Mai's turn. Look at the sky, Arisuwu. I've designated the target. Can you feel it? Yeah, the TP expressions are just so fun. Because they're different from the normal expression range you get on the sprites. Yes, K, I can! So this is what this place is like. I would like to show Sensei what I'm seeing if possible. I will control the output. You won't have any problems collecting and gathering energy, Arisu. Woo! Woo! Arisu, all you have to do is prove who the real master, who the real boss of this gym is. Yes! Here I go! Nuclear launch detected. Blinding light! Ah! Ah! Arisuwu's sword of light split the night in twain! The sky was filled with a flash so bright I'm blind. I can't see. The screen is just black now. I'm permanently blinded. I'm just stumbling around in the tundra, tripping over Henry fucking Hot Wheels. We're both crashing to the ground! We're blind! Everyone died, the end. Oh, the thumbnail. I accidentally chose the right CG for the thumbnail again. Yay! I accidentally used the right thumbnail CG. Yay! Wait, what's that light in the sky? Ion cannons. Nuclear launches. They've been detected. Isn't that an or what the fuck? I said it earlier. or Borealis! Where'd that even come from? How do I find them just for thumbnails? I try and glance at them very quickly and not digest what they mean. Unironically. Doesn't always work. Sometimes there's some spoilers get through. But also, a lot of the time, the CGs don't really spoil anything. Like this one, it just means they're gonna have a moment. Same with like the snowball one. There's nothing really story relevant to seal impression. But yeah, spoilers happen inevitably. I try to avoid them, but it is what it is. Is that where'd that even come from? My rebrand will be to a seal. I will be a vampire seal. It's so pretty. Wow, the light of hundreds of nuclear launches blazing into the aurora borealis. It's so pretty. It wouldn't be an impossible phenomenon, but this is quite unexpected in a way. Wait, perhaps it's actually the opposite. Ms. Rio, President, just now the devices. Yes, the device begun working again. But how? I would make for a good seal VTuber. I like otters more. But I'd be a good sealed VTuber. If I ever rebrand, I'd be a good seal VTuber. You did it, Arasuwu! Yes, but of course, Rio! After all, I am the Demon Lord. A class that opens the path with their party. What an amazing Well, why did it form here? I know the answer to that, Sensei. Really? Use your words, idiot. I fucking asked you a question. Answer me! It's because that light, the borealis, is a possibility for all of us. Nuclear launch detected! Ah! Get under the desk! What's happening? What's the status? Emergency! The status is emergency! The energy field has been completely annihilated. On top of that, the silent drones, the flywheels. Don't cry, Ein. Ain't Ein? Whatever. Well, we'll do what they call it. All right, I'll avenge you. On the other hand, there appears to be rather interesting, I mean, rather troubling data in the logs. An improbably strong burst of powerful energy is what eradicated the silent drones. However, just before the destruction, the forbidden power imbued into the energy field simply disappeared, as if guzzled away by someone. Clump, come again! Wouldn't that mean the one that is capable of controlling forbidden power? Who in the world? I would say that Tylenol Rio and Himmery Hot Wheels are the only ones with the potential, maybe, assume a Tokester, if I'm being generous. Everyone claim your favorite Rob Rat? The, Soph is the best. Or is just okay. Ein is fun. I like Ein, but Soph is the best. If you combine Soph and now I feel bad because I forgot her name. The train brat. The twin-tail train brat. Starts with an N. Niz. There's so many characters in this game. God, there's so many characters. Too many characters to remember. The twin-tail train brat. If you combine her with Soph, you'd get a singularity event. Rest of them are just little gnats. Nozomi, that's right. The energy's intensity superseded all normal expectations. It briefly split the ionosphere on sight. Such was the scale of its power. An has formed in response. Not much we can confirm. An I wonder how pretty it is. It'd be pretty, I guess. Anyways, we can say one thing for certain. They're in possession of unknown variables. Something that can fully utilize forbidden power and release an output so strong as to disrupt the electromagnetic field on top of that. But what could it be? Our understanding until this point is less to believe they were capable of such feats. However, what has happened, and there is no other path but acceptance. However, let's keep it a secret from elder sister for now. I agree. Yes, understood. But what if that adult sensei desk keeps on going? Will Tiffy be okay? No. Tiffy will die. Tiffy will die because people die when they're killed. For now, let's up our retaliation. We've been taking this too lightly. I am in agreement. As Soph said, we must consider all possibilities as we proceed. I'll try to contact Tiffy, but generally regarding Tiffy was... Yes, you're right. I am in charge of managing Tiffereth. That said, Tiffereth sounds like an original OC Do Not Steal child fanfic character of Tifa and Sephiroth. It is what it is. Soph's proposal of partial retaliation. Let us show them that we, the engineers, are capable of. You're so cool. Or. Someone clubbed this steel because I'm out of control. Still, why? The anxious signals just won't stop. It's an absolute improbability. There's always potential for the worst case scenario. If things do crumble, I'll return to elder sister. Grid points! We're due a little cartography. Final duty. I guess this was where there was a cliffhanger for a while until the next patch. The aurora is gone, and all circuits and devices have returned to normal. Yeah, fuck. It was so pretty. Well, I do agree that the unexpected aurora is beautiful natural phenomenon. Its implications are that of a more dangerous solar flare! Such a phenomenon indicates that there was a large disturbance in the electromagnetic field, which is why our wireless communications and electronics were impacted. Really? I guess it's a good thing it went away quickly then. Wireless outages caused by disturbance in the electromagnetic field are typically restored within 3 to 4 hours. You don't have to worry too much. Miss Tylenol. Is it possible that you're actually pretty nice? You used to be really stubborn and scary before. Is that soda? Everyone, Clump. The transport ship will arrive in about 15 minutes. Please do a final check for your belongings. Why weren't they flying in the ship the whole time? Now we're wasting time waiting for the shit. Understood. And for Ms. Rio, I don't need to remind her of anything. She's probably organized everything 2 times over already. Fucking Tylenol out, bitch. Arisu, Allison, are your preparations complete? You got your spare tires? You got your brake cleaner? You got your fuel brake injector, whatever? I'm not a car person. I don't know what the parts are. I suppose so. My only belonging is this body, after all. Right? Since your body is my creation, you should be fine. You should find that you can respond to any situation with ease. Wow. The happiness and contentment rating for you makes it rather difficult to respond. However, Rio. Huh? What's wrong? That is, well, Arr? Could it be she likes being a unicycle? How could this happen? I forgot something over there. Hot Wheels, I'll be borrowing Tylenol and Allison for a bit. I don't know what I'm doing. So Sensei, I don't know either. Well, what? Well, what nonsense is this, Sensei? Stop dragging me. Do you know how difficult it is to balance with one wheel? I don't care. We're going somewhere that I don't know. Deal with it. Okay, bye guys. I'm taking my nerds. Sensei, if you're looking for something, you should shut up! Be fine since you have Rio and K with you. Yes, both Rio and K. If you're late, I'll send you a Momo talk. Are you threatening me? Are you Is Hot Wheels threatening me? I think Grandma's threatening me. Huh. Hey, dumbasses. What is it? What do you want to say to us? I don't know. I just thought it would be fun. Are we helping Sensei find something? You are truly exasperating. Clearly, Sensei had ulterior motives in bringing us here. Do you perhaps require constant monitoring to ensure you don't get scammed in your day-to-day life? I don't want to talk about the gambling I did before this. I don't want to talk about what happens in the black market. What happens in the black market? Look. I subscribe to what Foss told me. What happens in the black market stays in the black market. Okay, Kay? Stop bugging me about it. I can handle my debts on my own. I don't need your help. That's what it was. What is it? You believe I had something I wish to say to Rio? What are you talking about? There's nothing like that. Nothing at all! I have nothing to say! KK, you sure are shy about your feelings, aren't you? Well, you want to hold Tylenol's hand like a harlot, too? Your big meaty paw and your fucking Truckosaurus-ass grippies. What is this adult prating about? Why do they always say adult like a slur? I have feelings, too. Fine. I only say this in an effort to ensure it does not cause any calculation errors in the future. What could you want to talk about so badly? Well, you see, to begin with, I like to say, in reality, I'd prefer not to say this at all. However what? But I'm happy that you could get your own body and be with us. Otherwise, we would not have been able to help each other like this, right? Wrong. Left. I simply wanted to thank you. I understand. Even if you hate me, it's very... Huh? Huh? What? Excuse me, what manner of response is that, you fucking idiot, you fucking imbecile, you fucking doofus? You don't! Oh, what do you mean? Use your words! This is painful. Is there popcorn? I want popcorn. I'm gonna have to get popcorn on the way to work. Well, what made you believe that I would not hate you? Do you see me as an ungrateful pest or something? Please don't say the quiet part out loud, Rio. For everyone's benefit. Well, I've been hated by a lot of people until this point, so I assumed there was something wrong with me. There is nothing wrong with you. I just... Tylenol versus Advil. They just can't communicate. Thank you for giving me a new life. That is all. I'm done talking now! It's only that, how do I explain this? Try talking with your hands. Maybe that will help. Try communicating with your hands like an Italian robot. This experience made me feel alive. I can see, I can move, I can sense things despite being in a body like this. Despite this body. Yes. Are you perhaps angry about the body? Why are my eyes so shut today? Hold up. I'm the fuck up. A little better. Are you perhaps angry about the body? Fucking bitch! No, pardon me. I understand. Yes, for once, genetics and nature's fate itself. Throughout our existences, we live to either challenge or accept it. I'm lost. Hi, lost, I'm found. But I think I'm sorry. Who looks different? Tylenol or Roomba? KK, let's cool our jets. Let's cool our wheels a little bit. Let's cool our brakes. I don't know how many times I have to say this, but it's not KK. The Roomba? She got turned into a unicycle by Rio. As a joke. This KK isn't the other Roomba. This is related but different Roombas. Is a Roomba also categorically a unicycle because it just has one wheel that spins around vacuuming? Huh. No, because the Roomba has little wheels on the undercarriage that it scoots around on. So a Roomba is categorically a car. A fire alarm. No, I disabled my smoke detector. Because the batteries ran out. So I broke the smoke detector trying to rip the batteries out to replace them. I mean, I haven't had a fire in the 3 years since. So I'm probably fine. I should get a new smoke detector. Wait, I didn't read you. Sorry, Kay, but I also had something I hope to tell you. I believe an apology is in order here. Did you hallucinate the sound of a... Do you have a fire alarm ringing on your end base? Are you in danger? What exactly are you apologizing for, Rio? Well, about Arisu Wu and you, Woo. I've let that go. I no longer care. Wait, what, really? Yes. Arisu forgave you after all. Though to be precise, she declared that forgiveness wasn't even necessary. And for the two of us, speaking about this is awkward and difficult, yes. So all is well. What are you cooking? I want food, I'm hungry. Just moving forward, treat us both differently. Better. I understand. Thank you for the threat of a good time. We both had things we wanted to say. If we had been able to discuss these things, it would have been rather uncomfortable. The transport ship should be arriving soon, so I'll be going now. I am leaving! Are you gonna pat her on the ass? What are you doing back there? Rio. Huh? Thank you for giving me life, I guess. French beans to go in a salad. Spicy cheeses. Chickpeas, quinoa, and chickens. Okay, so a salad. Respectable. I do like quinoa and kale. That's low-key my favorite type of salad. Kale and quinoa. It's goated. Kay disappeared quickly, trundling away on her single wheel, but Rio didn't move a single step from where she stood. Meanwhile, I clomped as loudly as I could. I clomped in the snow like an AT-AT. Sensei, shut up! I'm being an AT-AT over here! Apologies. Okay, dude. Okay, have fun over there, Mr. AT-AT. It's just... I'll be back to my usual self soon, so please stop clomping behind me. You want a hanky? Quinoa? I'll be real, I knew how to say it. I just say it wrong on purpose. Look, if they want it said quinoa, they should spell it quinoa. It's quinoa. Yes, for just uno momento. Okay, I'll clomp over there then. I stayed by, oh no, I clomped by her side until she calmed down, making AT-AT noises. Come on, Rio, join me. It's fun pretending to be an AT-AT in the snow. We can, Rio! We can pretend that the game department are the rebels, and we can clomp at them like AT-ATs! It'll be awesome, Rio! Thank you, Sensei, you're welcome. What did I do? I've just been clomping in the snow like an AT-AT. Plane noises. We are currently cruising. Vision is clear and no signs of potential disturbance. However, there's still a crisis to be addressed. What, you're bored? What's that, Tokester? Or is our next destination? Ah, that's... Have no concern. Our adorable little Arisu says she knows. I don't know about all this. Something sussy-bussy about this. That would add up. Arisu gave me a brief explanation when you, Kay, and Rio left to find your lost belongings. We were pretending we were AT-ATs and it was awesome! Bum bum bum! Yes, it's my turn from now on. I see. Crisis averted. Would you like to sit in the cockpit with me, Arisuwu? Yes, ma'am! May Allison come with us, Tokester, just in case? Yes! No. No problem. Now then, let's go. And they unicycled away. I'll leave it to you then. What are you talking about, Sensei? I don't know. Sensei got bored. Well, what do you mean? Sensei just wants to go back to playing AT-AT. You're coming with us, Sensei. Huh? Are there enough seats? We will make it work one way or another. So am I sitting in your lap or are you sitting in mine? I'm sitting in your lap. Get crushed, idiot. Eh? What is she doing to me? Henry, I need an adult. I need grandma. Surprisingly, we all had somewhere to sit. Toki tried to adjust me into her lap, but after quite a bit of effort, I managed to convince her to give up on the notion. She wants to get crushed. Okay. Perish. Yes. This way is good. Please continue in this direction. Sensei clomped into the cockpit, pretending it was still an AT-AT. Thank you, Arisuwu. But please designate our destination's coordinates just in case. Coordinates, Ah, I see. I know what I should say here. Please change the course towards north by northwest. What? What? Okay, this is what I'm here for. Let's see. She's typing with her giant monster claws. Truckosaurus-ass grippies. Done! Please continue the destination, idiot. Thank you, Allison. It seems I was not incorrect. What? What? Whatever you're looking at me like that, it's cause for concern. What does that mean? I was simply thinking that Kay is a nice and kind child. That's definitely not true! It's true. KK is such a nice and kind kid. I'm going to kill Sensei and then go die! Oh god, she's crashing this plane with no survivors. Okay, sorry to go to move around too much in here. Yes, Cade, a small mistake in the cockpit can lead to immediate and irreversible consequences, so please be careful. It's true. KK is such a nice and kind kid who sometimes runs amok and needs the heavy blanket to calm down. And so, while enduring K's intense glares and side eyes, she was made into a robot proper. Arisu is always Arisu. K used to be Arisu split personality, but then died to overcharge Arisu so she could shoot the ion cannon at the GDI Philadelphia space station that Fat Scirocco was flying around in. And then Rio, as a joke, remade K, evil Arisu, into a unicycle as a joke. Yeah. We're headed out to our destination. Brats. Alright. Boss music. I've confirmed the enemy's destination. They're moving towards grid points. Which grid points? They really made it this far. Maybe we should acknowledge them. I can acquiesce to that point. They are slightly superior to the other inane humans. If we have to resort to Plan C, no Plan D, we might have to consider making Tiferet retreat to Steel Continent. I'll leave that to you, Einie. Yes, I'll do so. Now then, shall we? According to Soph, a welcoming party should be grand. To be continued. Not tomorrow, not now, not next week, but week after next. Because we don't have time for another part. Because it's 15 till collection. What's collection? Art? Choke my balls? Huh? I forget what this is. Is this just the ones I've encountered so far? I guess this is just the ones I've encountered, isn't it? Huh. But yeah. That'll be it for Blue Archive today. Yeah. Let me grab this stuff. Hi, cheese. Let me put my cheese. I need to pet my emotional support cheese. Alright, I hope everyone enjoyed that. If you haven't already, then like, comment, subscribe, and share both here YouTube and on Twitch where I multi-stream. Also, like I said earlier, don't forget to check out my other teammates in Westsylvania project. We got Nyla Alligato, our new cat. We're building her up for her start streaming. Yeah, she just joined us. We're super excited for her. She, I believe she's looking to play rhythm games. Yeah. And Mori Hikiko Mori, our bird, our lovely bubbly bird. You can follow both of them, both here on YouTube and Twitch. Mori's been playing, I think, Vince's Story she played the other day. She said she also wanted to play some sci-fi RPGs like Mass Effect, so that'd be cool. Yeah. And other members of West Pro, I may as well mention them because I'm going through it now while I'm petting my cheese. We got Kira Blavatsky. Follow her both YouTube and Twitch too. She mostly plays League of Legends. For reasons I don't understand. I don't understand how Zoomers enjoy League of Legends. That game is, I'm happy, they're happy. But I don't understand League. I don't understand how it's enjoyable. But I'm happy she's happy playing League. She also plays Uma Musume and other horror games too. And Atya Tepes. She plays boomer shooters like Half-Life and stuff. So she's really fun. So make sure to go check them out. Twitch, YouTube, yeah. Also on Twitter, yeah. You can find links to their stuff in the community Discord. I have the channel with links to their stuff. I actually need to add Nyla now because she just joined. I need to update that, yeah. All right, that's gonna be it for today. Not enough time for another part. So, time for me to go to work. Hey, Alias. Hope you have a fantastic day. Hope the rest of the Fang Gang have a fantastic day too. Yeah, I'm huge now. Yeah. All right. I will see everyone tomorrow for Tokyo Extreme Racist. Gonna do some driving. I'm gonna do some driving, some racing. I'll be the biggest racist in all of Kavodos. No one can stop me. All right. I'm gonna go have a good day. Hope everyone has an even better day. I'll see the Fang Gang tomorrow. Take care, guys. Thanks for joining.